Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Happy Saturday. Oh, EB. Looks like you're the new Stream King. Check that out. Or wait, no, you were the last Stream King. Oh no, you're almost dead. I misread that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Your reign was long. I remember. I remember it well. How you doing? How was Dragon Con? Dragon Con was good. I will get into it momentarily. How are you doing? Please excuse me because I am still extremely tired. Exhausted. I debated even doing the stream today, but I was like, you know, if I don't have the cam on and I don't have to get ready for it, it'll be alright. I can do it without it. So, not to mention, the main reason actually is that my face still isn't healed. I broke out like crazy from the mask and wearing it as long as I did for as many days as I did. I had a really good mask. It was like a 3M N95 one, and it got really humid underneath my mask, and all I could think about was that any particles coming out of my mouth were just going into my skin, and it was bad, and every night I had more zits. It was terrible. So right now I don't necessarily want to put on makeup over that, if you know what I mean. So I'm letting it just chill for a week. Next weekend we should be better. So craft fair tomorrow on a Sunday? Really? I'm surprised they don't do it on a Saturday. Crocheting some scrub ears. Scrub ears? What are scrub ears? Oh, and you got your hair done. Oh, yeah. Nice. I bet it looks great. I bet you look wonderful. I bet you feel good, too. Haircuts always make you feel good. Yesterday, I had a few hours where I was actually even debating doing an undercut. Not a full undercut, but just a little bit underneath the back of my head. And then I watched pros and cons videos and kind of talked myself out of it just because the growing it back stage looks like it's just a pain in the ass. But it's not like I see anything anyway, so, or see anybody anyway, so whatever. Hi, Cavendish. How you doing? Oh, dish scrubbers. Cute. Oh, I wouldn't want to scrub dishes with your beautiful work. Oh, man. That would be so... Like, I would want to hang it on a wall or use it as at least a coaster so people could see it. Hi, Badger. How you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. I had some caffeine today and I'm just... It's not adhering. It's not like, you know, anyway. I did! He came by the table. He was incredibly sweet. Yeah, he made sure to know that you said hi, and I told him to tell you I say hi back. He's very sweet. Very sweet guy. And by what he told me, he had a very exciting week ahead of him. Like, crazy amounts of things happening. Alright, so I'm not necessarily doing this for Bickerborough, the series of swearing animals, that whole thing. I'm gonna just do this, and if it ends up kind of going that way, it's gonna just go that way. I'm totally not putting any pressure on myself today to do anything for any specific reason, whatever. I'm just chilling, alright? Just gonna chill. But how was everybody's week? I missed y'all. Let me see if I can bring this in. Save it. On the desktop. Bring this up. Open this. drives me crazy when things don't have a flip option. Like, are you serious? I want to flip things more often than I want to rotate them, you know? What utter crap. Hi, Sophia. It's okay. I've started going back to Saturdays now that Gabe has a new steady job. So Saturdays at 2 p.m. CST, we're back. So you can count on me on Saturdays. Come over and play a game called Broken Compass. They'll be here within the hour or so. Dang. Broken Compass. I love it. What a good idea for, like, a good title. I really like that title. I feel like drawing a bear, so I'm gonna draw a bear. A burr. It's gonna be a sad bear. Just feel like drawing a sad bear. Sometimes, man. Just gotta draw a sad bear. Oh, Dragon Con. It's a good convention, man, but it always just drains me. It's 4 days long and it goes into Monday. Which you wouldn't think that would affect you, but it kind of does. It's my first con back in a few years too, so my stamina for conventions is like not where it used to be. But at the same time, it was like riding a bike as well. So it's like, there's some things that you kind of need to be, I don't want to say, like, stamina-wise, you have to be kind of in the zone for, but I don't know, it was good. I think also that streaming really made it so my voice didn't die day one. So that's been good. I'm glad that kind of kept up what it's been doing, you know. Oh, sad bear. So sad. You got your Inktober stuff. Nice. Get prepped. Hi, Box. So, Box, your stuff should be going out Monday or Tuesday. Everything you ordered. So, I'm just trying to rest for now. I sent out 7 packages yesterday and 4 the day before. And that was the day after I got home. So I got home at like 11 or 12 on Tuesday night. Oh my god. So I'm still I'm still tired. I'm still trying to get my bearings. I still didn't know what day it was when I woke up, all that. So it was good though. Yeah, I survived another Dragon Con. Yay! To be fair, I'm not in the party hotels. I always make sure I'm not in one of the main 4 party hotels. Those get, like, insane. Insane. So I don't usually go in those. But, let's see. What really happened? I sold out of a bunch of stuff. However, don't be impressed because I only brought, like, 10 of each thing. So I was also kind of out of the loop with how to gauge things again, I guess. It's been a minute, you know. So, that was that. What else? Oh, I tried new leaves on my booth. I think those worked well. Instead of bringing oh my god. When you fly to conventions and your booth has like fake flowers and leaves on it, if you're one of those, I was one of those, but then I learned my lesson. Because not only do they get bent and weird after you do so many cons, that they just end up looking janky after like 3, but if you fly with them, they always flag security and you have to get pulled to the side because they just think you've got a bag full of pot. And you have to explain, no, these are fake, they're leaves, they're for a thing. So that's always fun. But I did not I did not miss that happening this time. So I'm glad I switched up the look. And it, they look more like they're my style too. So I just think that helps. Now that I had the time to actually find something. They're actually placemats that I painted and made so they could just kind of fit over clamps on the top of my bar. Worked out pretty well. I was pretty proud of it. Oh, thank you, Isabel. Yeah, it would have been cool. Apparently they capped attendance at 75% of normal attendance due to COVID and all that stuff. But I still made about as much as I make every year I go there. So I think that was a pretty good sign. Partner hung up the badger drawing, came home from work one day and is up in the wall. Oh, oh, Badger. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like it too still. Thank you. I love that your partner was just like, okay, this is just, we're putting this up now. I'm sick of seeing it not on the wall. I love it. Can't decide how I want the bottom of this bear's face to be. If I want it to be like fat or like, oh, I kind of like that. Oh yeah, I kind of like that shape a lot, actually. I think instead of giving it a huge hump, I'll just give it a little bit of a hump. I did kind of want to put in a word bubble on this one. I really wish I had moved him over, but maybe he's just sitting around something. I have to figure that out. I want to put him in some clothes. So I gotta figure out what kind of clothes I want to put him in. Remember, this isn't for anything. This is just because I want to chill. Like I said, I almost didn't stream today because I'm still so tired. I just feel absolutely exhausted. Anytime I talk about it, I end up yawning. So apologies if somehow I make you yawn in the process. But give me the highlight of your week. What happened to you? I made some money, which was good. We desperately needed it, and it was enough to kind of pay off some debt we'd accrued from COVID. So basically any money I make is going towards debt. Because, yeah, it's been ridiculous. I want him to wear a vest, because bears and vests are cute. But I also kind of want him to wear, I don't know, maybe a janky undershirt. It's like barely anything. Like, doesn't even work right. Because he's a fat bear. Sold a lot of originals too. I was pretty surprised by that. Usually I sell a couple, but this time, man, people really wanted them. It was great. I also had a bunch of people sign up on my Patreon, which is also extremely good. Because that's usually the place, like, or the way rather, that I get people on my Patreon is I get to explain it in person. which is so much easier than trying to market yourself on the internet and show that you have a Patreon. For some reason, it's so much harder to advertise that you have one online rather than in person. I don't know why that is, but it's totally that way, which sucks. But that's why it's good to do shows. Plus, people see you, they, might like you, and then they, want to support you. So that's another reason to do things in person. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh, man. Adu Fresne? Did I say that right? Adu Fresne? Welcome. We're just watercoloring a very sad bear. Dragon raid. Hi, everybody. It's true, Cavendish. It was about 2,000 before I broke even, so it was a good amount. Actually, it was over that. It was about 2,500 if I include the flight. Oh no, Box, your kitty. Mortal enemy raid. Oh no. Dufresne. Oh. So, Dufresne? Is that how you say it? Wow. French? Oh, like Shawshank. Okay. I will try to remember that. Thank you for the clarification. I didn't know it was spelled that way. Weird. I thought it'd be like Fraigne or something. I didn't know it was spelled with an S. That's crazy. It's cool, but yeah, I had no idea. I never saw it written down. I only, heard the characters saying it. I mean, I guess if it was written in the movie, I totally glossed over that. Cute. Dufresne. Oh no. How was your stream? What'd you do on it? My apologies to everybody here. I just got back from Dragon Con, which is a convention here in the US, and I'm exhausted. So I'm doing just kind of a fun piece this time. No camera, because I'm just, man, I'm not there yet. Like, I don't want to put on more makeup or anything, so. Yeah, Dragon Con's always good. Did I have fun? I did. Yeah, I really like talking to people, especially about art and how their time is. A lot of people are really good about still masking too, so it was really nice. I didn't even catch a cold this time. Like my first con back in, 2 years. I didn't catch COVID, thank God, because I didn't want it for a third time. And I didn't get sick at all. Granted, I was taking like vitamin C things in the morning and at night, and I was wearing a mask nonstop. So I guess that's the good side thing, But yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot for me to, like, I call myself an ambivert, which is like I'm an introvert and an extrovert, but an extrovert when I need to be, but I prefer to be an introvert. So I can kind of turn it on and off, but I really, I don't want to say I prefer to be an introvert, but I kind of do. It's one of those things where you use it when you have to, which I feel like being like a freelance artist, like an independent artist like I am, you kind of need to get used to being business sometimes, So because of that, you need to learn how to turn it on and off and have fun with it, Oh, sad bear. Why are you so sad? Host and ghost, my friend. I understand. especially the hanger. Usually I gotta go because I get way too hangry. So definitely. Thanks so much for the raid, and hopefully I'll see you next time. A sad bear. Oh, Lord Francie, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh man, I forgot to show you guys. So something new I had at my table this year that I made kind of last minute that I ended up enjoying were these owlbear charms that I was like, oh, I feel like making my owlbears into charms. So they're eating a dead fish here, and it comes with an extra dead fish. But I sold these at the table. These sold out, so that was really nice. And if you order them on my website, you get stickers too. You get 4 stickers. Yeah. So 2 owlbears and 2 dead fish. So there are these, and these were fun. People tended to laugh at them because they're cute, but they're so violent, you know, owlbears and whatnot. And of course, there's always my Patreon as well. If you're into having a monthly story or monthly stickers, check those out. Usually there's a fun creature or a fun painting that, you know, I've got that has things that go along with it. Kindlekin! Oh, I remember you from Dragon Con. I think we talked about this. Didn't we talk about this? Oh my god, I think I remember this. Please tell me I'm not imagining it. I remember us talking. Partner and I are always joking about how our bird wakes up daily and chooses violence. You gotta respect animals that wake up and choose violence. Something happened there, you know? Is your leg too long? I don't think it is, but it feels like it is. Maybe this leg's too short. I'm so bad at foreshortening sometimes. Ugh. Yeah, it's something like that. I'll get back to that. We're just gonna do sad bear for now. Can birds bite really hard? I've never had one like seriously bite me before. Also, is it called biting or is it like pecking or beaking? I feel like they can't bite if they don't have teeth, but I guess that's not true. Maybe it just requires a jaw. Oh, really? Well, he sounds quite royal. He needs to be addressed in a certain manner. Goodness. Okay, Your Highness. That was something I did a lot of too. I gave live paw readings, so that was fun. I always like doing those at the table because then I feel like I'm some sort of performer. However, it sucks when I'm not in my garb. I'm not dressed up like my elf self. I'm just wearing regular shit. I don't feel as special, but whatever. Oh goodness, it clamps down. My friend had a bird that every time I would see her, she just wanted to like pick at my teeth, like clean them. So I always let her. I don't know. She was cool about it. She just wanted to like, I don't know, peck in my molars. It's really kind of weird. I don't know actually if that's a normal bird thing. Is that a normal bird thing? That they want to just kind of peck into your molars? Like I'd hold her on my finger and just put her up to my mouth and she'd go to town on my teeth. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing. Maybe I shouldn't have let her do it. I don't know. I gotta think about what I want him surrounded by. Poor give up bear. I wanted to give him a tail, but you wouldn't be able to see his tail. It'd be like right here. Like I want to do it right there, but that wouldn't be accurate. Hey Alex, how you doing? Broke the rules. What does that mean? I had a parrot go for the face. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'd call a traumatizing incident. That sounds about right. So, that's fair. That's a good I'm afraid of bird story. Well, thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. Hi. Oh, hugs. I asked if he enjoys hugs, and he replied with this distinct disgusting and agreed. Oh no! God, birds are such sarcastic smartasses. It drives me crazy. It's so cute. It's like, how are they this smart? That's insane. She had a cockatiel and a rescued raven baby. Whoa! Did the raven baby grow up? Like, did she raise it till it was older, or how did that end up? I kind of want him leaning. Maybe he's just leaning against a tree. Now, if this was a legitimate Bickerborough painting, I would have probably, drawn it ahead of time. But right now, I'm just chilling. No sweat, just a really chill, no pressure kind of drawing, painting, whatever. No, he's depressed. I don't want him like food depressed. He's gonna be saying something like, I don't even care, or I don't even know. It was gonna be, I don't even know. Or I don't know. Just like a bear that's kind of lost. I just wanted that feeling. I could have put more story into it. I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Maybe just having him be like, I don't know, is like enough. Because I just wanted him to look defeated. Just this defeated bear. Saying, I don't know. And then I was like, well, I could make it into a Bickerborough if he says, I don't fucking know. So maybe I'll go that route. I don't know, I'm not there yet. Charmin, haha. Smoochy noises. Oh, so he knows he's playing with you. Oh, the baby grew up. Oh. Oh. I love the Raven baby story. I barely care. Oh. Oh, poor bear. Could do a pun. I don't know. Usually I use a word bubble balloon maker in Clip Studio, so now I'm gonna freehand this bitch. See how we do. So start to everybody's September's good. Not bad so far. The only thing that sucks about every time I go to Dragon Con is it's during my husband's birthday. His birthday's September 2nd, and it always that's the second day of the con. Always. For like the past 4 or 5 times I've gone. I always feel bad that I have to technically miss it. I mean, we always celebrate it like when I get back, but you know, there's something about that initial on their birthday. You feel bad. So I guess at least during COVID, those were like the first times that I was home for his birthday. So that was nice. Were there any cool things I saw at Dragon Con this year? Oh, Yeah, I forgot to send them to you, Alex. Here, I'll show you real quick. I took them and I meant to send them to you and a couple other people. But, there are a couple Schitt's Creek cosplays that were great. These ones were handing out each a ribbon. So, if you don't know, at conventions, cosplayers and people hand out ribbons that you attach to your badge, and they end up being like, I don't know, like almost the equivalent of Girl Scout badges, you know? So, like, you put them on your badge, and, you know, some people have really long ones. There's a picture of somebody that had enough ribbons to, like, they were in the hotel, and it took up like 4 stories of ribbons. And they're only about an inch or two tall, but you attach it to your con badge. So there's that one. There's this one of Moira when she was in the Crows movie. It was great. She was walking around with her own little nest. I was actually really surprised there were a good amount of Schitt's Creek cosplays. And then there's this cute couple that was Isabelle and Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. I was like, oh my god, I love how she did her little hair puff and he worked his nose into the mask. I thought that was so cute. But I thought it was a really nice, like, A, a couple's cosplay, and B, like, just a comfy cosplay. So those are cute. Oh yeah, this is my booth. It's a little bit cramped. I could probably extend it to 2 tables, but honestly, I think it keeps me picking out the things I really want to focus on if I keep a smaller table. So I completely did all new prints this year, minus the snail mouse. And then I've got my Pet and Armor thing here. I've got a QR code for my socials. Socials mentioned over here. I also did a QR code for Venmo down here, which I hadn't done before, and I actually got a lot of people paying via Venmo, which was nice. I have the front and back of my business card here in case they want to take a picture, or they can take a business card as well. I've got the charms here and some keychains, my Patreon information, my originals, all my pins. The wood badges sold really well in person. Those are some that I actually struggle to sell online, probably because I've only sold them as a pack. So at the convention I can sell them, you know, as single badges, which they seem to do better that way. So I gotta figure out a way I can do that online without it being too expensive, because, you know, you have to ship them, and that's an extra like $3 to $5, so that sucks. I only brought 3 of my books instead of 6 of them. I figured these ones would be the best sellers, and they did really well. I sold out of those. I'm actually completely out of these. My Pet and Armor 2 books, those are completely gone, and I don't even know if I want to get another run of those. I was thinking of just combining that book with my first Pet and Armor book, and then just kind of having that. My Grigors almost sold out. I think I had like 2 left of those. The bookmarks did really well. So if you're planning on a table, I've also got stickers up here too. And this was also my first time doing a print menu, which was really nice. Something I learned early on is having some things on the table that are also reflected up above. So I've got my prints up here, yeah, but I also have them down here, because there are some people who naturally just look down, and there are some people who are always looking up. So both ways you've got it so they can't miss, right? They'll always see, oh, you've got some prints, right? And this is like a flip through sticker like thing. You can flip through it. It's got a little ring in the corner. They're all laminated. But and then I've got a couple originals I usually set out that people can look at. There's examples of Pet and Armors as well for when I'm trying to sell somebody on them. I have examples of sizes, pencil full color, and multiple pets in one. So if you're ever trying to sell commissions, it's always really good to have examples of the commissions and all the options you're offering, because that's going to really help people understand, okay, you can do this consistently, and also to see the options instead of having them imagine them in their head. Because a lot of the time when you're selling different sizes, that's going to be a huge thing that helps people see why prices are different is if you can show them, okay, this is the 9x12, and then sitting behind this one is the 8x10, and you show them next to each other, and somebody can be like, oh, okay, so yeah, that is that much bigger, blah, 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 blah. So, having, examples of anything you offer is always a good idea. So if anybody has any questions and stuff, let me know. I also have tester copies here. I make sure that it says tester copies so people don't hesitate to lift them up. I also make sure everything has like a color-coded system here. So anything that's got, prices, it's in yellow. The green is like more of a call to attention, okay? So it explains everything. But yeah, you can see that across the board. I still get people who are like, how much are your prints? And I'm like, come on, man. It's like right here. They never know. Or how much are your pet portraits? And it's like, look up here. And on here too, it says right on the print menu at the very top. So no matter how good of a job you do sometimes explaining visually how much something is, there are going to be people who just don't see it. And I mean, there could be tons of reasons for that, but, you don't want to judge people if possible, but it is annoying. But anyway, I think that's basically, yeah, those are really all the pictures I took this time around. Nothing too crazy. Exactly, Cavendish, exactly. But you also don't want to give too many options. Similar to web design and mobile game design, anytime you list things, you don't usually want to do more than like 5 different options. Think about Subway. Like if you're going through a line, or Chipotle, if they gave you way too many options, your brain would just shut down and you'd be like, I'd rather go someplace simple than try to figure this out. But no, they break it down into meat, type of rice, beans, what kind of veggies do you want, things like that. So you have to break down things like that, or else people just won't even try. The toothpaste aisle. Yeah, deodorant aisle too. Same thing. It was too much. I just walked out. Exactly. And there is an actual like scientific number of things. Like if you have a list of items, I thought it was 10. If you don't have them broken down at all, I think it was 10 that you can have listed and people just give up after the 10th one. Something like that. So you never want to go more than that. The less, the better. So that's why I only offer 2 options for my size. 2 options for either color or pencil, and then up to 4 pets. So that breaks it down pretty easy. I've got 3 categories and not more than 4 options at most in one category. So it's nice that way. But if you're somebody who's like, I offer heads or busts or full bodies, and each one is like line, grayscale, full color, cell shaded, don't be this guy. Okay? Just break it down to the most you'd want to do. Okay, if you really like doing line art and color, but not so much grayscale or something like that, just offer those. And maybe once in a while you'll get somebody who's like, hey, can I get it cell shaded? And you could be yes or no, depending on how you feel. But, just make it easy for the most part and make it something you want to do. Maybe that'd be cute. He's like, I don't even know, man. I kind of like that. The snail's like, man, I don't even know. So it is kind of nice that I had my whole experience doing mobile games, because a lot of what I learned with that I was able to take with me to this, but it's so weird how like designing a convention booth can like coincide with designing UX and UI for mobile games, but it does. Hey, Dennis. How you feeling? You made it back in one piece. Dennis was also at Dragon Con, doing all the panels. Oh, also, Dennis has a Kickstarter going on. Dennis, if you want to throw that in, go for it. It's for his second graphic novel. Woo! Not an easy thing to do. Forget where you're at with it. Phil got COVID. No! Well, you live with him, right? Keep him in his room and slide his food under the door. F that. Don't even touch that noise. Bro can do his laundry in like 4 weeks. Just live in a potato sack. He's not coming out of that room. Give him a bucket, he's done. Alright, almost 50%. Good work, my friend. Oh yeah, I'd rather have it go this way, I think. I also didn't realize that when I sold out of my Pet and Armor books, that was the last of what I had. So I was gonna start taking pre-orders for it, and then I texted Gabe. I'm like, hey, can you go make sure I've got copies in the basement of, this book before I start offering people to, pre-order it? And he was like, yeah. And then he went and checked, and he said, you don't have any here. So I was like, oh, okay. So I have none left. So eventually I had somebody come up to me, and they were like, can I get this? I was like, I actually don't have any left at all. Do you want the display copy? And they really wanted it for some reason, so I knocked off a couple bucks because it was the display copy. And they took it. I was like, okay. I don't even know if I have a version for myself at home. Usually if you make a book, you want to keep one copy for yourself, just so you know. I'm sure I have one somewhere, but for the most part, I think they're all gone. And I don't know if I'm gonna get another run of them, at least not until we get more money again, but I'll start offering them as digital downloads at least. Better than nothing. He informed me he had COVID by coming down to the room that has no airflow and standing there while I was on a meeting, and then told me. Oh my God, Phil! Buddy, no. You guys should all just wear masks in the house then. Jesus. That guy. That fucking guy. Good Lord. Ah, Phil. It's like he was trying to get you sick or something, Dennis. Alright, I'm getting close to being able to paint this. And I applied for Midwest Fur Fest. I figured out of all the conventions around here I could do, that one would probably be a pretty safe one, seeing as they're not even just wearing masks, they're wearing, heads and things. So as far as like transmission is concerned, it's gonna be pretty good. Like as far as coverage, so I figured that would be okay to go to. Plus it's far away enough from Dragon Con where I think I could recuperate. So we'll see if I get into that. God, the thing that kills me though is how much Uber rides are when you go to another state. Because I think one way it was $50, the other way it was like 40 something. Because I had to get an XL, Uber XL or whatever, because I had so much luggage. And those things are not cheap. And my hotel was like $1,600. So, luckily, I got in the green pretty good. So I was able to make it back and then some. Put some bushes back here. No, that's too tangenty. Oh my god, Dennis, what was the yup to? There's a delay, so I don't even know what you're saying yup about. Oh, Ubers? I know! At least you were probably riding with your buddies and you guys got to split it, but it's just me, man. Like, when it's just me, oof. Same for my hotel. I just ate that cost as me. So I had to make sure I could pay it back, you know? Or get money back for it. Luckily I did. But damn. Always kicks my ass. That's why I can't really do New York anymore unless I was like bunking with somebody else. New York is expensive. Like, easily the hotels are usually like $2,000. I'm not one for B&Bs either. Like, I don't really trust them. I don't know. To sanitize or anything like that. So yeah, I don't usually do that noise. Oh, the Chopin. Thanks, Alex. Enjoy mowing the lawn. I actually like mowing the lawn. But it is a hot day. So stay hydrated. Thanks for coming. Okay, I think we're ready to paint this mofo. Oh, I did start watching Rings of Power. Honestly, I'm not impressed. Then again, I didn't read any of this stuff. So, all I've got to go off of are Peter Jackson's things. But it's like, I almost wish they didn't use his stuff as what looks like a jumping off point. In that first battle with Galadriel where she like jumps off the sword, I was like, oh my god, that looks terrible. So honestly right now I'm not very impressed. And I don't know how much I care about the House of the Dragon either, because I wasn't really into Game of Thrones, so I don't know. I'm not the guy to talk to about any of this. Yeah, I still don't know if I want to swear in this one or not. That feels forced. kind of like that. We are really enjoying Rings of Power, but we went in thinking everyone hated it, so tried to just let any trips through Uncanny Valley go quickly and haven't really enjoyed it. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying it, Box. Yeah, I would never, like, you know, deter somebody from liking something if they're truly enjoying it. I think that's great. I don't even know what I expected going into it, honestly, so going in having no expectations, I guess that's how I feel about it, but yeah. Oh my god, where are these, like, things coming from? I did think that the choreography of fights would be better than what it was in the CG, but her jumping onto the sword and over the troll and that whole, like, shot, like, the sequence, that was bad. Like, her energy did not carry. She didn't land hard enough, I thought. There are lots of nitpicky things for me for that scene. But maybe that's because I have a background in, like, animation and VFX that I'm nitpicky on that shit. That's probably why. I'm probably the only reason. So don't mind me. I'm really just looking at it probably way too harshly. But yeah. I mean, yeah, magic, you know, fantasy, I get it. Whatever, you know. But for how much money they have and everything, I always think that's weird when something doesn't look as good as it should. And it's like, you guys got so much money. Like, what happened here? Honestly, the only show I've been extremely pleased with was Sandman. If you're out there and you have not watched Sandman yet, please go do it so it gets a second season. It is so good, and it's so true to the source content. You know, and even if you don't know the source content, I think you'll still enjoy it. It's good. It's one of those things where the people who have read it are pleased, and the people who know nothing about it seem intrigued. So, it seemed to be touching all the bases. I am, Waco. Now on. Oh yeah, Badger, get it. It really is true to source, right? Yeah, and the bonus episode, super nice. I agree. It was a good addition. I just really want them to get into season 2 because there are a lot more stories that they can do. And a lot more versions of Dream. And Tom Sturridge is like an amazing Morpheus. I am so pleased with him. He's a perfect update where you don't feel betrayed that he's like against how he's supposed to look or anything like that. He's a wonderful update. And he plays that part so well. He's like serious, ethereal, but still like emotionally naive, and you can feel him kind of grow throughout, like with him and Hob. And they changed some things from the comic, but they changed them in such a way that it works now. And it's even better than if they had kept, you know, the original stuff. So it's a very, very good adaptation. And just a good show. So I guess I got spoiled after watching that, where I tried to watch these other shows and it's like, eh. Any dragons at DragonCon? Many dragons. However, I failed by not having any dragons. I had people come up to me that were requesting certain things. Like, someone came up to me and asked me if I had any rabbits. And I think he comes up to me every year and asks me if I have any rabbits. I didn't this year except for one print, which has a swear word on it. So he was like kind of on that. Understandably so, it's not for everybody. I had somebody asking me for possums. someone else asked for dragons, and I thought that was weird because I was like, I have a dragon print, but I didn't bring it this year. And I don't have any unicorns or fairies either. It's like there's a side of fantasy that has nothing to do with classic fantasy. Like classic fantasy with, fairies and gnomes and, well, I do gnomes sometimes. Dragons, unicorns, minotaurs, all sorts of things like that I consider like classic fantasy. But my side of fantasy is like the cottagecore, tiny, cute animal, gnome, mushroom side of things. It's weird. It's like a neo-fantasy, like new fantasy, where that's old fantasy. Almost like kaiju or newer monsters, where classical monsters are like Dracula, Mummy, Wolfman, all that sort of stuff. Those are like classical monsters, where newer monsters are like kaiju. I guess there are a lot of horror monsters too, like other cultural monsters. But anyway, unintentionally finding it funny. We predictable and stereotypical emo, but I'm here for it. Right? There's something about it that makes it totally okay. Oh yeah, Box. Yeah, that one moment. Ooh. Oh, bye, Sophia. Thanks for coming. I'm so glad you could stay on for a bit. Thanks, Badger. Yeah, I'm sure there were some that enjoyed the classic stuff. It's weird because you do get, different kinds of people who, some like that fantasy, some like this kind of fantasy. So it's really a toss-up. I mean, I had owlbears, which I feel like, I had these guys. I added these to my website too, these little owlbear charms. But like, that's kind of where I breach into, I guess, classic fantasy, where I dip into D&D lore. But that's about it. I don't know. It's interesting. Alright. Let's do it. I'm gonna do kind of an all over yellow, like I usually do. Just kind of get this tone going. Though I'm just gonna try to do this without the masking fluid, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, cute fairies and chibis. Yeah, you'd be surprised. That's what a lot of people tend to look for. Like, I don't want to say it's Hot Topic fantasy, but I feel like Hot Topic does have fairies and dragons and unicorns now. It's not like they have, like, cottagecore. Well, maybe now they do. Actually, I take that back. They probably do now. But when I was growing up, I guess, they had dragons and fairies, like the whole dark sexy fairy look. People were wearing that like crazy from Hot Topic. I'm surprised Hot Topic's around, I'll be honest. Yeah, living dangerous. I told you, I'm going loose today. Fast and loose. We're not planning shit today. Because usually when, I'm streaming and you guys see me doing these on Saturdays, it's like I've already got the line art done. So I figured this time I would just go for it. Just draw something random. But, oh, I will find you exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, Waco. I forgot some of you were overseas. Let me see if I can find you an example. I mean, if you just type in like dark fairy, like that kind of art, yeah, like this was a whole aesthetic at Hot Topic. So Hot Topic is a clothing store, an alternative clothing store, kind of goth. Not anymore. It used to be like hella goth when I was growing up. but it's where I got a lot of my stuff. But yeah, here we go. This is more what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm trying to just find like the shirt that would be the Dark Fairy shirt, but I can't find just one. Okay, so I guess shit like this. Things like this. Yeah, so like people were wearing this shit all the time. I was not one of them. Like, yeah, like this look with the stripes. I was never somebody to wear stripes either like this. I was a different kind of goth. I was my own type of thing because I didn't subscribe to a lot of the Hot Topic stuff because I was kind of poor, so I'd go to thrift shops and I would kind of, like, I remember my favorite shirt was actually a velvet button-up, but it wasn't like Victorian velvet. It was just a regular like button-down shirt, but for some reason it was black velvet, and the back I sewed in, like I cross-stitched in some red wing outlines. Super like simple, but I don't know, I really liked it. Yeah, that was peak high school. Oh, the good old days. Like we're talking 2000, 2004 in there. Yeah. Good old days. Oh boy. Okay, what kind of colors are we gonna give you, Bear? Let's give you kind of a dark brown. You're a sad bear, you're not a happy bear. Oh wow, I didn't even know those had a name. Freps? Really? Wow. Oh man, Zubas were comfy though. I stole my dad's Zubas. Texans loved you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back in the day. Oh man. I think I might do his nose a different color though. I was in Minnesota, so goths in Minnesota were a different thing. But like, I bet if you asked anybody at my school if they thought I was a goth, they'd probably say no. I just wore a lot of black. But I had chokers and things, but I was a lot more low-key. So for the most part, I kept my hair color the same. I think until junior high. Like junior year, sorry. Junior year, I think I dyed it red. But... ooh, have fun, Cavendish. I'm excited for you. Your Saturday nights always sound so fun. Enjoy your time. I'm gonna give him kind of a warm belly, I think. Weird box. Yeah, sun bear. Sun bears are black though, right? Black with the yellow bellies. I just didn't want to do a black bear because I think it would just be too dark with this color palette. So I think we'll just do a dark brown. But yeah, I love sun bears. They're so cute. They've got the cute little, like, sun chests, I'm gonna call it. They're so bright. Does anybody have anything fun coming up, like, in September? I was gonna try to plan out my story that I want to do for October, but we'll see how much I can actually do, because I've got a lot of people breathing down my neck for stuff, so rightfully so. I need to catch up on a lot of things. Oh, I forgot to do my purple shading. I'll have to do that right now. Wait till it's dried. I knew something felt off. Yeah, it really is. It's too peppy. Grounded is getting released? What's Grounded? I feel like we've talked about this before. That sounds familiar. Oh, hell yeah, box. Do it up. I could see that. I could totally see that, Gremlin. Also, your stuff should be going out on Monday. I just made your charms today, so... Forgot to do these freaking shadows first. Blah, blah, blah. See, I still have con brain where I'm not quite thinking like I should be. It's like no matter how much sleep I get lately, it's not enough to catch up. It's so dumb. Oh, you are wonderful. Thank you. Waco. Oh, cool box. Well, that had to be neat. That's awesome, though. See, I was a weird kid in the opposite way. Since I was like a by the book opposite of, like they usually say kids of alcoholic parents either grow up exactly like them or go the opposite way. I went the opposite way. So despite how I looked, I was still a straight A student, and I didn't miss a day of school for 10 years. So I did not act like I looked by any means. So that was always funny when people found that out. But yeah, I didn't drink, I didn't do drugs, nothing. I just played video games and was an art kid. I wasn't very interesting. I didn't go out of my state until I was 30. Technically. So that's sad, I know. But I don't know, it's weird in a lot of ways. I think I might include this in Bickerborough just because, even though it doesn't have any swearing in it, I feel like the mood of it might still be the same as the series itself. I don't know. What do you think? I felt empty inside. I don't know. See, I saw it as a personal vendetta. Like, I needed to have that. I needed to have that bragging right. I was kind of a jerk like that. I was a perfectionist. Hardcore. Like, it was bad. But, regardless, you do what you gotta do. I designed the characters for the story that I want to do during October, but I need to write out the story. I know what it's going to be, but I want it to be one giant poem. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I write poetry, and I think I'm pretty good at it, but I don't get to exercise it much other than in my Patreon stuff, so I figured, hey, why not just present this whole story as one giant poem? So, because I gotta make things more difficult for myself, always. Some of you understand. Oh no, Gremlin, I'm sorry you were always tired. I wonder was there something wrong? Yeah, right, Box? Like, I don't know why people were so self-destructive. I couldn't understand it. Like, you're just making things harder for yourself to get over in the future, Like, ugh. Oh, small human. Oh. There you go. I love that you were into chess. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. Were you in chess club at school, or you just like chess? Oh, yeah, I could see that, Gremlin. That's tough. Back in the day, not having any indication that that's what was wrong. Like, oh man, so many kids, like, that could have just been helped, had more people believed it was a thing. My husband being one of them. Like, he's been taking adult ADD pills now, and it's been helping. Like, he's got it. Like, he's had it, and he's probably always had it, Front or back of the bus? Important question. I was a middle bus. Middle to front. Like, sometimes I wanted the front, sometimes I wanted the middle. I never did the back of the bus, though. I got car sick like nobody's business. So being, like, in the back of the bus was not an option for me because, oh my God, I would just get so sick. I would get home from school and immediately need to lay down because I was just so high on diesel fumes. It's bad. I wonder if it's any better nowadays or if the diesel fumes are still as bad. It's probably still as bad. That'd be my guess. Oh, that's awesome. I love that you worked outside of his geniusness. Oh, Gremlin, that sucks. Oh, it was... okay. Did you like or hate that it was the last stop? Or close to? What's a Senate board? Oh no, Gremlin. I know, right? Those bumps? Legitimate. You flew off. Like, how do those buses not have seatbelts? That was always insane to me. Because, yeah, with how high, like, kids get thrown in those things, Jesus. You get some legit air, Like, that's insane. Oh, cool box. Oh, I could see that, Waco. So what's the one thing you all miss about being in school? Whether it was high school, middle school, elementary school. What one thing could you, without a doubt, say you miss? I think I'd have to think on that one for a bit. Pox, I was going to say something extremely similar to that. Like the idea that there was a system in place that you have complete trust in. Like, I wasn't one of those people that was bucking authority yet. Or, I thought, well, this is just what you're supposed to do. So I didn't question it. And I didn't end up questioning it until way later. But just that confidence of having, knowing how this thing works. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I'm totally in agreement with you. Like, I was expecting somebody to say pizza day, but then you and me go, like, deeper about it. Oh yeah, that would be nice too. Like, still having the excitement of being able to try out new things and still having new experiences on the horizon, not knowing kind of how everything works. Yeah, there's that. It's hard to find new experiences as you get older, for sure. Oh, thank you, EB. I'm having fun with him, though he's not having fun, but I'm having fun with him. God, I'm not good at using actual watercolor brushes. I don't know why. I have so much trouble using these, but every time I pick one up to be like, yeah, I'm gonna use this one, it's like, no, dude, you don't know what you're doing with that. Put that down. Oh, yeah, art supplies that you can afford. For reals. Honestly, high school is when I figured out how much I love pastel pencils, and I use them like every day now, being an older professional artist, I guess. Professional. But that's when I fell in love with them, was high school. And then I didn't use them for a long time, and then I went back to them. An old love. The cookie door. Oh my god. Oh, babies and their cookies. Oh, that was nice of your teacher, though. Those were the good teachers that, like, put themselves into the curriculum. I had an amazing English teacher. He was something else. No other teacher I think I ever got really came close to how like passionate he was. It was crazy. I had a crush on him for a bit too. He's a really passionate, good teacher. And he was good looking. But it's weird to think, like, he was 22 or something at the time, and, you know, we were probably, like, 18, which doesn't seem that far away, but for some reason, them being, like, teachers made them seem like they were, like, decades older or something. Oh, art or music, right? So weird. Oh, Waco. There had to be something, even on a small scale. What about any specific snacks or anything like that? There are some things that I would eat back in that day that, like, don't exist now. Oh man, every day I would have like a Fruitopia and this one like gummy snack, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. Oh, no. Maybe I can. They were like some 100% fruit something or others. But they were good, man. I do not remember what they were. Yeah, I really don't remember well. Oh yeah, French fries. School French fries. I wonder if French fries always tasted good at school because, like, just any sort of food during the day just was like, oh my god, this is everything to me right now. I remember a lot of us art and music people would go eat in the art hall because all the art and music and everything in my high school was right next to each other. So, like, the band kids would be playing while we'd be drawing, and it was really cool. I'm actually really grateful they did that. Put it all next to each other. Crunchy sandwich. Well, it helps them stay in there. Really? That's super interesting. Does it give off a certain taste? Oh, it would keep bread from sticking in the roof of your mouth. Good point. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I could see that working. That's probably really similar to pork chops and applesauce, yeah? That combo is dope. I suppose it's the exact same thing, actually. Duh. Ashley. Is it like an irony, like, taste, or what is it? What is it like, Gremlin? Like, that's so funny you can taste that difference. Bitterly overcharged something. I could see that. Kind of like when things taste too, what's the word? Like charred, like you said. Like you can tell when something's burned. Oh, fishy smell. Yeah, I also know what you're talking about with that. Blech. Some people swear by not changing the oil, but how do you feel about that? Do you just, in that case, do you have to add more oil to it so that it doesn't go completely like rancid, or like what do you do? And then some dark leaves over there. I'm gonna have to up all my contrast because of that. Interesting. That's so weird. God, that came out so dark. I'm gonna have to really readdress that. That's like, wow. Unless I can match it, which I might be able to do. Oh, that makes sense. How it sticks to the food. Oh, the color thing's interesting too. Oh, that'd be such a like weird mix of feelings if you're like, oh my god, that smells good, terrible. Like terrible good. Like ew, but yum. But ew. It's an awful superpower. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that'd be so weird. I swear to God, if I had to work as like a mechanic or something, I would go home every day with a headache. I don't know what it is, but like anytime I'm at a place that's got mechanic type things or anything like that, I get such a headache from like the smell of the oil and all the things going on there. I get so ill over it. I'll do this tree real quick. Don't want it to be the same color as the bear, so I've got to watch out for that. Ew, dumpster juice stank. Ew. Oh my god. That's one thing I never miss when I leave, like, a city. Like, parts of Atlanta, when I was there, just smelled like piss. And it's like, oh, I cannot do that. It's disgusting. I know some people get super used to that smell, but man, I cannot. I cannot. And granted, I understand if they come out to where I am and you can't stand the smell out here because farms and factories and stuff. I get it. I get it. That's totally cool. So those of you who remember me bitching about, like, my paintings a while ago when I was like, oh my god, there's so much streaking, blah, 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 blah. I think it's my pigment, it's my paint. And it could have been, but for the most part, it seems like I've fixed it via technique. So one of my biggest watercolor sins is that I lift up my brush too much. And if you keep it down and you're able to fill in areas, like, without picking up your brush, you'll have much less streakage. And it's actually something, like, one of the first things they teach you for watercoloring. Don't lift up your brush. Violent color. Oh, I love that. Raw fleece. Twillo, I imagine you just walking up to sheep and just raw fleece. And these sheep are like, what the fuck? It was a pleasant scene in my head. You would. You dirty sheep huffer. I should make a little badge that just says sheep huffer. And then people be like, what's that mean? You're like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know what I'm into, man. You couldn't handle it. Now I have to go back to setting apart his colors at some point here. I guess the time is now. Here we go. Lint liquor, oh my god. Orbit. Oh my god. Vilkit. Hoft. I don't know what it is, but all my sheep seem really self-conscious and they're going around covering themselves up. What do you think happened? I think you were struck by the sheep huffer. The what? Sheep huffer. Sheep huffer. I went too far with this. We've gone too far. This line needs to be destroyed. Destroy. Destroy. The sheep and the grazing. Hi, Nanu. How are you? Yeah, I was gonna bring up the Orbit drink, but then I was like, I can't say anything about it because I never actually tried it. Wait, the bubbles... Are you serious? It's gum? This whole time I didn't know it was gum. It's seriously gum? What kind of a moron puts gum in a drink? What the fuck? I'm upset about this. But like, is it seriously gum? Like, if you're not sure, I need this like confirmed. I'm extremely concerned about this. Like, this whole time it was gum. That's like when they put gum in ice cream. I'm sorry if you're one of those people that loves the bubblegum ice cream thing. Not the flavor of bubblegum ice cream, but the ice cream that actually put gum in the ice cream. And it was hard as hell. And then when you were actually able to, like, get it warm enough to chew, it was tasteless and terrible. Oh, yeah. Orbits. We're thinking Orbits. The drink. So wait, were the orbs in Orbits gum, or... You mean boba? Bubble tea? They're not tapioca pearls in Orbits? No way. Broke your teeth with zero flavor. Yeah, they were not worth it, my friends. Not worth it. I remember when I was a kid, I think I was like 7 or 8 or something, going down to this little like ice cream shop, and they had blue ice cream that was bubblegum ice cream, and it tasted like whatever they thought bubblegum flavor was. It wasn't like pink though, it was blue. And in it were bubblegum, like, gumballs. And I don't know why I got it ever, but I did once, and it was not a thrilling experience. I don't think they're chia seeds. You're thinking of, there's a chia drink that had that. I used to get that shit all the time. There's a chia seed cherry drink. But no, Orbits is like... Those weren't... I don't think those were chia seeds, because they didn't look like seeds. They were just little balls. Now I need to look this up, because I'm mad. Like, I'm actually mad. Alright. Non-carbonated fruit-flavored beverage. Clearly Canadian. Oh, okay. Little lava lamp. Gelatin gum. Or gelin gum. Support major water. Increased with the addition of sugar. So measure the unopened bottles have become a collector's item. Gelin gum. So it's not even... Oh, it's like agar. Okay, so it's similar to the vegan alternative for gelatin. Agar. Because bubble tea is like tapioca pearls. Those are different. But yeah, this was so weird. I'm guessing then that, yeah, you couldn't really feel the bubbles then. Yeah, blue bubblegum ice cream. You remember it? Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not imagining this. Yeah, seriously. It was blue, and it was like it had gumballs in it. And they were all various colors. And it had to be during the late 90s. Well, mid to late 90s, I guess. I totally forgot what the chia drink I used to drink was, but I was obsessed with it, and it was way too overpriced for what it was. I also went through a Sobe phase. Do you guys remember Sobe? The strawberry daiquiri flavor? Oh my god. I was like 14 and sucking those down. Those are good as fuck. Sobe was so sugary. It was so sugary. Same with Fruitopia. When I was drinking Fruitopia, it's like, this probably has like 5% actual juice in it. It's like, there's nothing in here that's good for you. I'm in high school though. Fuck it. Who cares? Oh, so good. Yeah, they always felt cold in your mouth. Yeah. Oh, man. It's so good. I bet if I had it now, though, I'd probably hate it. I feel like a lot of the things I used to like, if I had them now, I'd be like, ugh. Except Charleston Chews. Dude, I had a Charleston Chew not too long ago. Those are still ballin'. Like, oh my god. I think it was my ex-husband who was like, he always liked them frozen or something, and I was like, how the fuck? You mean you like your teeth to be broken? Like, why? They're hard enough to eat anyway. You freeze them? Get the fuck out of here. That's stupid. What an awful idea. I should have divorced him for that. Like, what? You crazy, man. Yeah, oh my god, I love Sunny D too. That's another one that didn't age well. Gabe and I were feeling nostalgic a while ago, so we were like, yeah, let's get some fucking Sunny D. We tried it. And I was like, oh no, this isn't the same. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Frosted Flakes. I still like Frosted Flakes. Oh man. My forever favorite cereal though, the Reese's Puffs. Still good, baby. Still good. And now I can't have gluten or anything, and it hurts like hell, but man, that was so good. So good. Doesn't matter though. F it. It's delicious. Sometimes you gotta hurt for it. Oh man. My dogs have these, they're vitamins they have, but they're made with, I don't want to say fake peanut butter, but you know how you can tell real peanut butter from fake tasting peanut butter? Like the peanut butter that's in, what is it, Nutter Buddies? But nutty butters? Nutter Buddies. No. Who knows what I'm talking about? They're like wafer bars that there's a few of them and they're covered in chocolate and they got peanut butter between them. Are they Nutter Buddies? Anyway, that fake peanut butter taste, my dog's treats or vitamins have that peanut butter. And every time I give it to him, I'm like, oh my god, I like need to consume this. Like it's like that nostalgic, crappy, fake peanut butter smell, taste thing. I don't know. Nutty Buddies? Is it Nutty Buddy? God, why did I think it was Nutter Buddy? Nutter Butter? Wait, is Nutter Butter something else? God damn it. Okay, so there's Nutter Butter and Nutty Buddies? You guys, someone clear this up for me. Because I can't. I can't deal with this. Oh no, that's not. No, that's not yellow enough. Oh no. Well, it's not cookie though. It's like, it's a wafer. It's like specifically a wafer. Nutty Buddy is the wafer. That's the one I'm talking about. It's like a sad man's Kit Kat. Like, kind of. Not as chocolatey, but you know. Okay, Nutty Buddy. Okay, what's the other one? Because I'm talking about the one with the wafer. But what's the other one? How am I fucking up these colors so bad? Like, what's going on here? Like, that is way too yellow. Before it wasn't yellow enough. Oh, that looks better. Nutter Butters are the cookie. Okay, I'm not talking about a cookie. So, not the Nutter Butter. The other one. Nutty Buddy. God damn it. Gabe got me one a while ago because I had told him I was craving that crappy peanut butter. And he gave it to me. And it was open. And I was like, did you do this? He's like, oh no, I hate those things. And I was like, oh, someone opened it. And then I shrugged and ate it. I was like, man, I'm being such a fat bitch right now. It's so good. It's like, well, I could be safe and not eat this. But in my head, I'm like, some kid probably just tore this shit open and put it back on the shelf. I don't care. It was stale as shit, but it tasted like whatever. Like it should. Because I was like, damn, I could wait. I could be safe about it. But I was like, nah, seize the moment, seize the day. It's Nutty Buddy time. This could be my one chance. Anyway. Oh, Nabisco, where the wafers are a different brand. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about now. Don't the Nutter Butters have like a yellow box or something too? Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, go for it, Badger. Maybe this bear should have a red vest. Oh, good lord. That is quite a link. It's okay. Oh, it's in a red package. Yeah, these are not what I'm talking about. Made with real peanut butter. Okay, thanks. Nabisco saving the day. What the hell am I thinking of? What's the one with the yellow box? Am I thinking of vanilla wafers? God damn it. Let me look up Nutty Buddy now. Oh yeah. Little Debbie. That bitch did it for me. Yeah, Nutty Buddies. Oh, that's the peanut butter. Oh boy. Yeah, real artificially flavored. There's a second link? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the whole time I was thinking of Nutty Buddies. That's great, because that's what I was hoping. Thanks, little Debbie. You're always the one who could do it for me. Oh, Star Crunches. I hated those. Oh my god. Everybody at school that got those instead of the Nutty Buddies, I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Star Crunches suck. Sorry. Gremlin, if you like the Star Crunch, you eat the Star Crunch. And you'd be happy doing it. But oh my god. I hated that. It was like the worst chocolate covered wannabe Rice Krispie bar ever. It was... Get out of here. Get out of here with that. It was not the same. Not for me. Something was off, like about the type of sugar they used or something. It did not taste good to me. I don't know. That shitty crispy, I get that though. I understand what you're talking about with that. Isn't that weird how, like, the older we get these cravings for this shitty food? We're like, yeah, I know, it's totally shitty, but I need it. I need it right now. Do you understand? I need it. But it just really sucks when you get that craving and you go to get it and you're like, yeah, this is it. Yeah. And then you bite it and you're like, oh man, that doesn't taste anything like what it should. Like, what the hell? This is not what I remember. Those days, you can't get back. Those days are the hardest. Trying to relive nostalgia and it just doesn't hit the same. It's the worst. The goddamn worst. And I keep trying to tell Gabe, Tang and Metamucil taste the exact same. And he's all like, nah, they don't. They don't taste anything like each other. I'm like, bro, you're lying to yourself. It's the same shit now. Same shit. He's in denial. It's alright. He'll wake up someday. They'll all wake up. Yeah, Little Debbie snack area. Yeah. Oh man, we tried to have a Twinkie recently. That didn't hit the same either. Super sad. I think they changed that one, like, legitimately. I think they changed it. Like, Twinkies did not taste the same when I had them recently. Something's not right. I don't think it was me this time. I think they, like, legit changed it. One of the worst things I used to eat when I was a kid were the Fun Dips. Literally just, here's a stick of sugar, lick it and stick it in this powdered sugar that's flavored like things. Worst idea ever. I also had a boyfriend that snorted Pixie Sticks. I should have taken that as a red flag. At one point he snorted one and he sneezed and he said, oh look, I can sneeze colors. I should have ended it right there. Like, that should have been the moment, but unfortunately, when you're 15, that's cute. Like, oh god. Okay. Whatever. Oh, so Twinkies aren't made by the original company anymore? Who made the original Twinkies? What happened? Who do I have to hurt? Yeah. Oh my god, you did it? Why? Oh my god, Badger. What? Why? Yeah, why? Oh god. Oh, peer pressure. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I ever gave in to peer pressure. I was just like, I'm not doing that because that's fucking dumb. And I wouldn't do things. Like, I can't remember if I did anything because I was like, oh man, someone's not gonna like me if I don't do this. I don't think I ever did. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sure there's gotta be one thing. I mean, I wasn't a perfect teenager. Good lord, no. Oh. Yeah, no. My dad was like addicted to doing the nasal sprays. Like, I think he had allergies now that I think about it. I never put that together, but I think he had had allergies, but he always used the nasal spray. And anytime I had my allergies, he was like, here, just take a hit of the nasal spray. And I'm like, no, Dad, that shit burns. And he would always use it. And I read something later on that said that was actually like pretty bad for you. It's like, goddamn. Things back in the day. So crazy. Oh no, Box. No. Oh yeah, always ran out instantly. Totally true. So weird. And he's like, oh, you have to tilt your head back and do it. I'm like, I don't want it to stay in my nose, man. That shit burns. I don't want that. Like, it is not worth it. Ugh. Snorting Midol? Are you serious? Well, it's basically Tylenol plus caffeine, so your friend there was snorting caffeine, which had to be, like, not good. Seriously. Yeah, he used the squirty kind, so it was like, oh my god. Oh, that's ridiculous. Did anybody here have a stupid significant other at a time and you're like just looking past the stupid? I had maybe 2 or 3 in my arsenal. My history. It's just like, man, you're dumb as fuck, but you're pretty. Like, when I was growing up, it didn't matter. Like, snort your pixie sticks later, let's go kiss. Oh my god, giving kids Benadryl, like, unless you're going on a car trip, they're just, yeah, that's just gonna zonk them. Poor children. They got their fingers stuck in her beer bottle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, clove cigarettes. Oh man, those things always smelled so good though. So good. Like, I had a boyfriend who smoked those too. He was in a band. That was during college. But yeah, he smoked those and I was like, I'm not into that, but they smell good. You were that goth, oh no. Clove ciggies, they just smelled so good. Like, I always wanted to be that guy, but I was like, I know I'm too smart for that, and that's where I was kind of a jerk. I guess I was, I don't want to say I was smarter than most people, but I mean, I guess I was. I was like, I know I shouldn't, but man, I want to. I wonder if they made clove, like, flavors for vapes when vapes came out, so that kids could still do cloves. Oh my god, I still haven't even colored his, like, vest. Oh, I was gonna do it red. I think we should probably do it red. Maybe orange, though. Maybe that'd be cuter. But we gotta keep some red. Maybe make it a little bit brown, just so it's not too much. Oh man, I've dated every kind of guy. Basically. Except a jock. Did I date a jock? Like a sports guy? I don't think I've ever dated a sports guy. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I did. Definitely not him. Yeah, I don't think I've ever dated a guy that did sports. Every other kind, though. Oh, technically my first husband was a sports guy. Forgot about that. I was thinking like school boyfriends. Technically, he was a jock, but also a programmer. It's a really weird mix. Oh, box. That might mean that you have ADD. I read this. Like, if you take things that have the reverse effect, like if you have caffeine and it makes you tired, you might have ADD. Like, I read that because my husband has that problem. Like, sometimes caffeine makes him more tired. Clove guy. Oh. Oh, yeah. That explains it. There you go. What? Would he really? Weird. Oh, but it makes you crazy. That sounds about right. What do you mean you can't get diagnosed? What does that mean? Like nobody can actually do it? Or like they've tried? Or what do you mean? Energy drinks make me angry. Oh no. I'm sorry, that sentence is just funny. Oh, UK, that's right. Wow. What? That's crap. The last second they changed? Yeah, I'm the same way, Gremlin. I like it for the tasty taste. I had to bring down my tolerance recently so I could still be affected by it. Took a few days. And by days I mean I think it was a week, but yeah, once I got back up there again, it was alright. But I needed to come down because I was having like 3 or 4 shots in a day and I was getting tired. And I was like, I think my caffeine tolerance is too high. It's okay, Sad Bear. We understand. Okay, now for cleanup. Line art and all that. Oh man, the top wasn't down. Damn it. Son of a biscuit. Whatever. Fix it later. Doesn't even matter, man. Yeah, no kidding, box. Weird. Oh yeah, if you're definitely getting like withdrawal problems, yeah, pull up. Pull up from it. Pull back. That's no good. You've gone too far. Oh man, I always do this. I always forget these little tiny spots. I mean, if your drinks too are like attached to a routine, that's even harder. Because like if you wake up every day and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta have my coffee, like that's harder to kick because you have to replace that routine with another routine. And preferably one that's like, you know, healthier, and that's really hard. What do you mean, box? Like somebody had a withdrawal from caffeine? You mean? Oh, thank you, Evie. Oh man, I don't have my other thing with me here. Current work schedule is not great for my off day since I typically wake up around 3 a.m., have the energy drink by 4 a.m. On my off day, sleep till 7. Oh wow. Oh, Badger, that sucks. Oh, Box, wow. Yeah, see, I never wanted to get to that point. That's like heavily dependent. Though this sounds so bad, but when I was trying to kick it, I would have caffeine pills because they're actually not that much caffeine. Like one is like a cup of coffee. So if you're used to having like 4 shots in a day, using the caffeine pills to come down is basically a nicotine patch. So if anybody's trying to do it, that works pretty good, honestly. It's like, you have one when you can feel a headache coming on, and it lowers you gently. Oh, cute box. I could never drink regular coffee. Like, anytime I talk about coffee, I actually mean espresso. Like, I can only have espresso. If I have regular coffee, I get headaches. And I had researched that, and it's something about how my body processes that level of caffeine or something. It's really weird. So, like, I can't have normal coffee without getting a headache. I have to have espresso, or else it's just, it hurts. Like, it literally hurts. It's so dumb. Oh, Serenity. Thank you for the sub, buddy. How you doing? Oh man, my alert box is like... Get out of there. Oh, don't worry about it. But it's also like, I don't want to cut it completely out. Like, I like it. It's a tasty drink. I usually tell people it's like my alcohol. Like, I don't drink alcohol, but I drink coffee drinks, like that's my thing. That's my bad thing. So, I try to tone down on those when I can. But man, they are good. Like iced coffee, like macchiatos. Oh baby. Like, I would usually rather have a coffee drink than a dessert or anything else. Like, if we could figure out how to make those be not so bad for you and also self-sustaining, or somewhat healthy, that would be the best. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm still pretty tired, all things considered, so I'm kind of pecking away at shipping out people's things that I owe, that they either got during Dragon Con or right before Dragon Con. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just trying to stay kind of chill for at least the first week back, because it was a bit of a toll on me mentally and physically, because I haven't done that in a while, so I'm a little bit out of my stamina range for conventions, so. Oh, Badger. Well, I hope you have a good dinner and a good night, and thank you so much for coming to my stream. I'm glad the Badger ended up on the wall. Thank you for telling me. I like knowing when they have their final resting places figured out, all that. Makes me happy. It's like they have a bedroom or home. The bear is your spirit animal. Yeah, right. He's just not feeling it. Here, hold on. I gotta do this. Oh, really, Gremlin? I feel like that's why they add the sugar and stuff, so it makes it easier to digest them on a empty stomach. Because usually with vitamins and things, I think you have to have them with food, or else they just go right through you. My dad was a nurse, and he always told me, well, if you're gonna have vitamins, better take it with something, or else you're just wasting them. So basically, with anything, like medicine or vitamin or whatever, now I just take it with food, because I know it'll have that much more potency, and if, it's more effective if it has something to latch onto as it goes through your body. So I bet it is the way that your body digests things. Hi, Badger. Coffee mocktails. Oh no. Pretty good, but then at that point it's like, then I feel like I'm chipping myself out. I know that's not a good thing to use now because of gypsies, but what's a better word? I'm screwing myself over because it's like I want, the caffeine kind of too. Like, I low-key want the caffeine, but, I don't know. And then, oh my god, so my espresso maker, God bless it, it's old, and no matter how many times I clean the thing out with vinegar and do the descaling and everything, like, my espresso always tastes like shit. So I always have to, like, coat it in something, mask its taste, because I really eventually would love an espresso machine that makes espresso I can just drink and it's tasty. But those machines are like $600 and up. Because I talked with my friend who was like a professional barista. Like, not just at Starbucks, but like it was kind of her thing. She liked doing coffee stuff. And yeah, she told me that they're kind of up there. So take me a while to figure that out. To get the money together for that. And probably to mentally justify it. But, that's a whole nother thing. Well, it's not a coffee machine, it's an espresso machine. Like, coffee makers you can buy for like $20. But for an espresso machine, they have to do a very specific thing to the beans, Like, it's a very specific pressure process. So, I mean, they can get expensive, but for a good machine, that makes it so you can just have, straight up espresso that's smooth and tastes real good. Because remember, espresso isn't coffee exactly. It's a different system. It's a different process. That's why I can't have regular coffee. I need espresso because there's a different process. Regular coffee gives me headaches. I don't know why. But all the things that I read said it's because of how it's prepared. It's different. And that makes sense because espresso machines are totally different than regular coffee machines, blah, blah, blah. All that. Oh my god, it is hot in this room. the right pencil sharpener for this right now. I need my other one. Oh, come on. Hold on. Just today, Serenity. I decided to draw and paint one today on the stream. Just because I was feeling like doing something kind of simple and easy. Damn this thing. Oops, sorry, I thought I muted it. Luckily, I have a second one here. I'm gonna run out of pencil. Well, it's being stupid. It's one of these situations, and this is exactly why I have my razor blade pencil sharpener, which is not here right now, so I would be able to just shave off this part, but since I don't have it, I have to just use this guy here. Oh, thank you, Serenity. They look so effortless. I appreciate that. They're relaxing for me. They could be a lot more polished, that's for sure. But I mean, it's one of those things like you can't tell from far away that they're kind of janky. You know, even though I do them kind of quick. But I don't know. Sometimes I put a lot of work into some of these things. Sometimes I don't. But if I'm just trying to relax, I'm not gonna stress about it. It's just a fun one. Thank you for the kind words, though. That's very nice. This poor fucking bear. I feel you, Boo. I feel you, Boo Bear. I don't want to say like I'm super mad that it's still hot out, because I know that September is usually warm, but man, I am to the point where I need the season change or else I'm gonna freak out. Like, I'm gonna just fucking lose it. Like, I need colder weather, like yesterday. I'm so tired of summer. I could puke. I'm so over it. Well, I mean, if you wanted to get faster, Serenity, just make yourself do something in a for sure time frame. Like, have a clock app in front of you. Set it for like, 10 or 15 minutes or something. and, you know, make sure you draw some line art in that time. That way it's quick line art and you're not too, you know, what's the word? You're not too married to it. And then just get out some watercolors and go for it. Like, do the whole thing. Fuck it. It'll get you used to the idea that the drawings are still impermanent. They don't have to be perfect. Just make them a mess sometimes. You don't have to, you know, post them. You don't have to stream them if you don't want to. You can just make art and not have it be anything else except for you and your eyes and your experience points. You know? It can still be just for you. Yeah, stay there forever and ever and ever. Oh, well, do you ask yourself before you start it? Are you like, what do I want this to be? Do I want it to be quick or do I want it to be like a bigger deal? Because I feel like if you decide ahead of time, I want it to be quick, then you can plan for that, you know? You just have to decide before you start. Thank you, West Denmark. How are you? He's just over it. He doesn't even know. And this snail, he's getting trauma dumped on. He didn't ask for this. He just kind of rolled in here, and then suddenly this bear is like, hey man, let me lay it on you. And the snail's like, dude, don't. I'm on my way through. And the bear's like, no, hear me out. And the snail's so slow, he can't book it out of there. So he's sitting here praying for a miracle that something comes by and either eats him or takes him, you know? It's one of those things. We've all been there. I was in a conversation with this guy at the convention, and I was like, man, I gotta get out of this. And I couldn't. I just couldn't. I was stuck there. And it was one of those things like, there's silence, awkward, whatever. And he didn't go. And I was stuck at my table, and I'm like, bro, move on. It's time to go, sir. And he didn't budge. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It happens. And I get some people don't understand the social cue thing. And I like to be, sensitive to that when I kind of sense it's happening. So if that's the case, that's different completely. But if he just hanging out, you know. Hey, bathroom furniture. All right. You love the bear's expression. I'm so glad. I feel like everybody's been this bear at some point. Or maybe you've always been the bear. There you go. Do the fun thing, Serenity, for sure. Oh, Grace, thank you. Oh, thank you. The tree being amazing colors. I appreciate that. So I just drew this and watercolored it during the stream. I wanted a kind of quick thing that I didn't have much like stake in. I just wanted to make it, push it out, have fun with it, you know. And put some detail in the tree without it getting to be too much. How's your week been, Denmark? How you doing? Oh, Grace, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I hope you're having an amazing day as well. You're so sweet. Thank you. My day's going pretty good. I'm really damn hungry, so I'll probably duck out soon. Because I'm tired and I'm hungry and these past 2 weeks have just been hard. Really hard. Always seems positive and everything. Car broke down, but at least it's not raining. That's good. It's not a Porsche we have to get fixed, so kind of annoying sometimes. Honestly, that's a great outlook. I think that's wonderful. I'm proud of you for being able to do that. That's not easy. There is a silver lining to everything for sure. Finding it is hard. It can be tough. Faux show. Oh, that's great. Yeah, look forward to the fun stuff if you can. Definitely. Sometimes we get so deep into thinking about the dark stuff, it's hard to remember that there are some tiny things that are really, really nice to look forward to. Too true. I had a great time at Dragon Con. I sold a lot of stuff, made a lot of new friends, but I'm tired, man. All that interaction takes a lot out of me. So I guess that's the price I pay for doing all that, you know? But it's worth it. I'm just not so sure how much I want to dive back into that whole convention circuit with the whole, COVID thing still around. Still scared about it. It's still out there. The shadows on this are bothering me, but Oh, that's so sweet, Denmark. Absolutely, that's a magical moment. It's a little thing, but it's also a big thing. It's those little big things, little big moments. No, my week was fine. It was just tiring. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work too. So, no, Megan. Hi. No, yeah, like I said, it wasn't a bad week. Sorry if I gave that, what's the word? Yeah, it was a great weekend, great con, great week. Just super tiring. Like, I'm so tired. I got back Tuesday night and I am still not, like, refreshed yet. Usually it takes me a good week to get back on my feet from being at a convention. Because that's a lot of people for me. Especially since I haven't been out in, like, 2 years. Like, doing that much at once, just sitting there having people come up and talk to you. I mean, it's awesome, but, man. Ooh, I was on my game. I feel good about it, but also it was tiring. Like, every night I went back to the hotel room and I was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I made sure to give DoorDash people huge tips. Because I know they were probably run ragged, sorry. I'm glad you think he's a cute guy. Impression? When? What? It was just, everything was so tiring. Megan, how's your week been? I'm sending out your order on Monday, okay? I just made some new charms because I sold out at the con. Woo-woo. Then again, I only made 10, but better than not selling them out. Yeah, I totally misjudged how many things to bring this time, but if I think about it, my luggage was almost going over anyway. I was at 49.5 or something, so it's not like I could have brought more stock. But yeah. Oh, a lot of prep for your friend's wedding. Was it good weather and all that? Did it go over good? I hope they had a good time. $5 degrees cooler. Oh, man, I'm on a 20 degrees cooler, bro. Let's get it. Come on, September. Fix yourself. I'm over this shit. I want 50s, 60s right now. Preferably no humidity, too. Like, in the mornings lately, it's been like, God, what, 65? But it's like 100% humidity. That's what it was today. And it's like, are you serious? Like 100% humidity, but it's like 65, which makes it feel like it's like 80. So dumb. Most guests would be sad if it's less than 70. I understand. Oh my god. Oh, good, Serenity. I'm glad you were able to prep too. That's good. I'm gonna bring this purple back in. Somehow it just totally disappears sometimes. It's like, where did my purple go? Like I started this whole thing in purple. Now, where is it? I'm gonna probably have to start on a pet armor tonight. Behind on quite a few again. I had so much to prep for, though. I lost a week, 2 weeks, somewhere in there. Come on, bear. You can do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm still in the middle of kind of cleaning it up. I'm glad you like it though, Wes. Thank you. Trying to redo my lighting because some of it disappeared during coloring. So this paw would be a little bit more. It's a little muddy at the moment, but I think I can clean that up. Oh, bye, Megan. Thank you. Sorry, I totally didn't see that till now. Oh, thank you. Well, I drew it straight up on screen too, so if afterwards you want to see me drawing it, you can watch the replay. Get out of here. Got all these little hairs and things in this fucking... Now, my usual watercolors, I would use masking fluid around the word bubble, but since this was supposed to be a quicker painting, I wanted to do it literally quick and dirty, so not the same amount of care I'd normally have, but know that I normally would. Yeah, I totally understand that. It's true. If I do watch a replay to see the beginning, I'll usually watch it like fast. I'll speed it up, just so I can see like how they got there. Sometimes, yeah, if I watch somebody painting something and I do want to see the process, I'll do that. Then it's like a time lapse. I'll do one big swoop here. Do they have names? No, no. Usually when I do these paintings, if you look at my other ones that I've done kind of in this series, they don't really have names, they just have circumstances, we'll say. There we go. You can see it gets cropped too, so when it's done here, it'll look a lot better. So like if like that. Same up here. It'll look better when it's cropped. But right now it looks like janky crap. This is one I did a while ago. It's for my Candle Boy story. That was for June. Already way back in June, Jesus. Yep, it will. And you can see other ones I've done in this series if you go to my Instagram here. Let's see if I've got one open. I don't. Oh my god. Well, if you look at, oh, thank you. If you look specifically at my Instagram, it's got more stuff. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Yeah, and I actually had it with the pencil. The pencil can do a lot. Surprised. Thank you so much for the nice words, West. Appreciate it. Oh, I hear you. I really like working in just line work sometimes. Sometimes colors and tones can just distract from some really nice line work, you know? Oh, sure you are, Serenity. Maybe instead of worrying about like colors and stuff in the future, just worry about the line art for a while and just level up that, focus on that. Oh, bye, EB. Thank you for your sweet comments. I appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow at your craft fair. I know you'll do great. Enjoy your time, okay? And be safe. Oh, thank you. I agree. It can punch a lot, can it? Oh God, this part always makes me worry. Oh, poor bear. Oh, poor bear. What is wrong, poor bear? Poor bearcita. Some Spanish humor. Oh, thank you. Alright, I think I'm good with this for now. There's probably more stuff I'll do to it, but if anybody here wants this one or wants to claim it now, you can. Otherwise, I'm gonna put it on my website and it'll be there at the start of next week. So you can grab the original there if you like. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more over the weekend. So, anybody have anything else they want to say? Want to talk about? Oh, to hug the bear. It's true, he needs it. Poor bear. He doesn't even know. I don't even know, man. And this snail's just like, bro, I'm just passing through. You don't gotta start anything with me. Snail's been through some shit. Bear's been through some shit. Everybody knows. Alright, so I stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. CST, so that's 3 hours ago, but every Saturday. So no matter where you are, think 3 hours in the past, and you got it. Hug the snail. Yeah, you never know. He might need it after talking to this bear. Also, you can find me everywhere online under Cloverkin. You go to cloverkin.com. You can find my shop, my Patreon info. My Patreon's really fun. I highly suggest checking it out, especially if you like Patreon. it's pretty neat. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming, and I hope to see you next week. All right? Have a good week, okay? Bye.